got hooked into the.
I think so.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Because I'm doing the same things that they can.
Hydraulic. The powertrain actually runs it. With the powertrain.
This church by the Spirit. I could see that and remember the certain.
I haven't called yet.
That's pretty cool.
I know. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
How'd your pictures turn out from the last meeting?
Yep.
Husband's retiring. Many trees. Job pictures. Picture name. Just looking at it here.
Illustration.
Sir, why do you to try and do good pictures? So there's like 18 different things you can change. So we'll put it in there. It used to be a lane.
All right, all good to go.
Expensive, so.
So that'll be, yeah.
I can't do
Once the
it.
historical side.
Yes, yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
Guys said they were coming back this morning. They said you bring this matter down. You can talk about things. Oh, sure. Something left in.
Thank you.
They took that big typewriter and wanted to say, I mean, I wasn't watching them and they just, everything out there.
I didn't realize all
They
that.
took everything.
Your name's
It's not a big
Right,
Have
yeah, but
anything anywhere?
It's
It's like really exciting. What's your brand?
The best one is I was talking neighbor just in that street.
You get a direct response to a question.
On a fire department. Comes down worse.
Is that like
Did they get
available?
some
I'm sure,
checks?
like, really close.
They weren't
Yeah, I have
there.
one.
You said they were waiting, they were coming later
Can I
on.
get
I did a presentation on his name.
it?
They're at 8 and I called him, I was trying to get his number.
That's the piece.
Like Halloween.
Told him when I need the map, he said, oh yeah, we'll get one. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, you work.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Looking for a motion to approve invoices in the amount of $386,109.67 for the period April 13th through April 26th, 2022.
So moved. I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Thank you, and call for vote, please.
Mr. Bullers?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Yes.
Mr. Pisarcik?
Yeah.
Again, we are looking for a motion that the actual gross payroll in the amount of $266,753.80 be approved for payment for the period March 27th through April 10th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. And we'll call for a vote on that, please.
Mr. Bullers?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Yes.
Mr. Pisarcik?
Yeah.
Looking for a motion to enter into a 3-year service agreement, Johnson Controls, for preventive maintenance services on the HVAC equipment at the courthouse at the agreed upon price of year one, $7,770, year two, $8,314, and year three, $8,896.
So moved. Make that motion. I'll second.
Okay. Call for vote on that, please.
Mr. Bullers?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Yes.
Mr. Pisarcik?
Yes.
Looking for a motion to adopt resolution number 2022-08, reviving Jefferson County Renlo Park Authority for an additional term of 50 years.
So moved. Second.
Anybody have any questions on that one? Call for a vote on that, please.
Mr. Bullers?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Yes.
Mr. Pisarcik?
Yeah.
We are looking for a motion to proclaim the month of May 2022 as Mental Health Awareness Month in Jefferson County.
So moved.
Second. We have Dennis Bimbenek here, would like to give you the floor, maybe if you'd like to just speak on that, please.
Okay. I represent a hospital out of the Meadow Psychiatric Center out of State College, but I represent a group of mental health professionals in these counties and a bunch of other counties in the town. And we're trying to promote mental health awareness as part of a national trend. And we're doing it in 2 phases. For the children and adolescents who are more social media adept, we're going through Facebook, etc. That means. But for the older adults who seem to favor newsprint, we're hoping that going through the county commissioners and the newspapers pick it up, that they'll make it readable print for the older population, my age, our age, if you will, and shed some light on mental health awareness. I just came from the Clarion Commissioners meeting and some questions were asked. One is, are there beds available? I can tell you there are plenty of beds available. There's just no staff. Staff is critical at this point. Our hospital is running about 60% of capacity. Other hospitals are in the same shape. Patients, positive side of one part of the pandemic. Another question was asked was, how did the pandemic affect? We don't have any hardcore data yet from the CDC. It's usually 2 years out. But some information I gained from last week from the national organization called the Hope Squad, which is in June, stated that 3% of the child adolescent population, and this is pertaining to suicide, 3% decrease over the pandemic era. And they're attributing that to better family bonds. There's a lot of kids are being schools at home, etc. And the pandemic kept the kids at home. However, what we've been seeing at a hospital level is huge spike in depression. Kids aren't socially interactive as much as they were when they were in school, building those bonds. So, and the other part is a more aggressive nature of the patient when they come to us. There was a fear of going to the hospital that they'd pick up the COVID. Thus, they delayed any kind of treatment. And when it was finally a little bit, when the patient got a little bit too sick, they're coming into us and they're highly aggressive. Thus, the treatment time took a little longer. So we're seeing pluses and minuses, if you will. So at this point, we're asking the county to approve that resolution, which I think we have, and get it out into the papers and hopefully we can follow through. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions from Mr. McBain? No questions. Okay, let's call for a vote on that then.
Mr. Bullard.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Pisarcik.
Yeah.
As far as announcements, Commissioners meeting May 10th at 10:30 a.m. here at Jefferson Place. Let's just go ahead and do that. Yep. Go ahead.
The county is going to take a moment here and recognize the capability, the contributions, and the impact that Ken Burkett has had. He and by extension, the entire team of the Jefferson County Historical Society, how these kinds of efforts enrich our community and add to the flavor of our area. It's useful and it's heartening to know our heritage, our background, because it informs and it drives us to where we're going. And that's by extension, it's not just people who can draw a lineage to families going back 100, 200 years. It's what's shaped our communities. And even people who are new to our area, they add to that flavor. And the kinds of efforts that Ken and his team have done have contributed and continue to contribute significantly to that quality of life that makes this area just such a wonderful place. So with that, would you like me to read the proclamation?
Yes, please.
And it's my honor to read this proclamation. County of Jefferson, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania proclamation for Kenneth Burkett. Whereas the Jefferson County Board of Commissioners recognize community service being an integral part of the operation and spirit of the County of Jefferson. And whereas we honor those who generously give of their time and talents to improve their communities. And whereas the preservation of history is an important facet to understand where we came from and where our future leads. And whereas Kenneth Burkett, who has done just this in preserving the history of Jefferson County and the surrounding areas, and for his dedication to the Jefferson County Historical Society. And whereas to recognize his contribution to archaeology and preserving our past, with him being the recipient of the 2022 Society for American Archaeology Crabtree Award, a national recognition lifetime achievement award. Now, therefore, we, the Jefferson County Board of Commissioners, recognize Kenneth Burkett, and in appreciation for his devoted service, thank you for what you've done for Jefferson County. And it is our desire that this proclamation be a permanent record of the gratitude for your unwavering service. Given this 26th day of April, the year 2022, signed Jefferson County Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Ken, very much.
Okay.
Ken, would you like to address the crowd?
I have addressed most of these people many, many times. Thank you. It's just been a month of huge honors. The Crabtree Award was unexpected for me. It was nominated by the Pennsylvania State Archaeologist and some other professional archaeologists from Indiana University and California University. I got notified to go to Chicago for that, and was very honored to receive it. And then 2 weeks later, I also received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Society for Pennsylvania Archaeology. So I think everybody's trying to get me to retire at this point. No, it's just been a very gratifying, something I wasn't expecting, and it's very honorable. And again, thank you for also recognizing me.
We appreciate you and your team. Thank you.
The History Center also has just received an award from the Pennsylvania State Museums, PA Museums, on the Scripture Rocks Park for the new pollinator and handicapped area we put in out there. So it's been a month of very cool awards.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Tracy, if I can just add, for the last several years, I've had the honor of serving as the president of the County's Historical Society. And Ken and the staff there do such a tremendous job in helping us preserve the history of the county. And they go above and beyond for a lot of things. Looking for grants, looking for ways to improve the operation, looking for ways to, help preserve a lot of the archives we have. And I just want to take this moment here with some of our board members and Ken and the staff here too, to thank them publicly for what they do. It's been an honor for me for, I don't know how many years I've been on the board now, but Ken has been here since 2004?
2008.
2008. I tried to give you 4 more.
Well, I was as president before that, but on staff since 2008.
But they all do a really good job in preserving that and being a central part of the community as well. So I just wanted to mention that as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah, he just. Artificial shit. I'm spending too much time.
Need my recorder first deliberately.
He's going to post.
Okay, we will open the floor to any public comments, if there would be any. Jeff, they can hear you if you want to go ahead and say something.
Yeah, I was hoping, I'm pretty quiet this time, but congratulations, Ken. Sorry I'm not there for you to receive your award, but thanks for everything you've done with the county, and to Tracy, all the board members. It's nice to see the Jefferson County is being recognized for the hard work that you guys do every day that we don't see.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
And he did a secret handshake too.
Okay, any other comments anybody would like to make? So then we'll turn it over to these two people with the cameras up front. Any questions?
Was anybody able to go to that tolling thing up there in Clarion? I wasn't able to go. I had to do something else. If there was anything new with that, or I saw that PennDOT has released that they're having plans for people to go and look at them, a public plans display for the North Fork Bridge. So apparently that's planning for that's all done. So they're having that sometime. I don't know, you probably got it.
In early May, and you're talking about the meeting that's in Brookfield.
Right.
At the Arches.
That's a
When's that bridge gonna start?
public comment
It's a public
section.
comment.
Right, and inspection of all the, plus they, usually they explain your project
Tolling goes.
in general, or people asking, they explain it over and over. But
Our plan is to be there for that. The other will be at a meeting.
oh, yeah, well, out. What can you say about that? Or you said, not a good thing,
We will say it again.
not good. Especially like tractor trailers in downtown Brooksville all the time, Reynoldsville and wherever else.
As planned, it'll have a negative impact. We'd like them to modify. They'll hear it again.
Do you think that will happen? Maybe.
Swing until the tree either falls or the axe breaks.
Whoa, that's a good one.
I'm gonna stop talking.
It seems possible.
Anything else you got?
Yeah.
I don't think so, 'cause that's what I was gonna ask about too, kind of about training, so.
I'm not gonna say anything else. Larry's typing.
Yep.
Okay, if not, we'll close that then, and at this stage then, we will look for a motion that the meeting be adjourned.
So move.
Second.
Thank you. Call for a vote, please. Karen.
Mr. Wallers?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Yes.
Mr. Pisarcik?
Is Jeff gonna be in the picture?
Jeff, Larry wants you to send a picture via your phone somehow to him so he has it. for-
Yeah, we'll put him in with.
We'll just drop it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That-
Photoshop it.
Thanks,
You need a-
everybody.
Cardboard cutout of these guys.
I'll draw a picture of you. We'll just add it.
Sorry, what?
Yes.
Stick
They
figure.
want-
Put 'em on the wall.
They're not gonna.
And
Nobody gets out of the meeting.
So I have no way to know if to spell your name or anything about you, so other than years ago, I might have seen you at something.
All right.
Thanks. You're right.
Yeah, thank